Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. And in this video I'm going to cover the Mr. Coffee 14 cup programmable coffee maker. Okay, we have the Mr. Coffee 14 cup programmable coffee maker. I think this is the first 14 cup Mr. Coffee brand I've done on this channel. Usually it's like a 5 or a 12 cup size. This was, at the time of this recording, late May 2025. This you could pick up for $79.99 on Amazon. At least that's where I purchased it. And let's get right into it. So what do we have here? So it comes with this reusable screen filter. And if you don't want to use this, you could use like an 8 to 12 cup size basket style filter if you don't want to use this. For this demo we'll be using this. Removable brew basket. Here's the, this here is the filter housing, because it does come with a filter. This right here. This is it. It's like a charcoal filter. I filter my own water, but if you want to use this, it's optional. I just don't bother with it. But it's very simple. You would just place it in here like so, and just close it. There's a groove at the bottom. And just place it, like align it up and then just like secure it in there. You have a nice large shower head. And on the side of the unit there's a water level indicator. From 4 cups all the way up to 14 max. I'm going to give a look at the carafe. Control panel, which we'll get into in just a second, and the warming dish. Okay, we're going to make a full 14 cup pot, and you're going to want to use 1 tablespoon per cup. So in this instance we're going to use 14 tablespoons for the full pot. 13 and 14. Alright, let's go over the control panel. Now when you plug it in, like other units, it flashes 12 o'clock. And if you want it, now look, you don't have to do this. Let's say you want to just put the water in, put the grounds in like we did and just start brewing. You could do that by just hitting the brew now button. If you press that, it's just going to start brewing right now. But if you want to take advantage of the programmable timer, first you would need to set the current time, and we're going to do that right now. We'll set the clock, and you could just go to the hour and minute buttons and just choose the current time. In this example, let's just say like 6:10 p.m. just to keep it simple. You have AM, PM indicators. Go over to the minute button and we'll just select 6:10. Once it stops flashing, the current time is set. And for setting the programmable timer, it's the same thing. First you would go over and you would hit the brew later button. It will flash, and then you would set the time that you would like for it to go off in the morning. In this example we'll just say, like, let's just say 5:20 a.m. in the morning. So we'll press brew later. It's already on AM, and then we'll just go to 5. And then we'll just hold in the minute button until we get to 20. That way we get a nice round number for timing. I think it takes about 14 to 16 minutes to finish a pot, at least during testing. So keep warm, that's just the warming plate. You get to select when you would like for it to turn off. So you have options for 4 hours, 3, 2, and 1. It's a little sticky, let me get on this side. So you have options for 4 hours, 3, 2, or 1. So like after 1 hour it'll turn off automatically, the warming plate. 1 to 4 cups, that's just if you want to brew anywhere between 1 to 4 cups. And you would only fill it up to like 4 cups. Like, don't fill it up to the 12 cup line and hit that expecting 4 cups, because you're just going to get a full pot of very weak coffee. And last we have strong. That's just if you want a more bolder cup of coffee. In this demo, we're just going to leave it alone. That will add more time to the brewing process. But if you want, you would just press that. It would light up and you would get a strong cup of coffee. Why is that not lighting up? I think we had to select that before we select the brew later. Let's see. Yeah, now it's lighting up. And then if you select brew later, you would see that light up and you could confirm the time just in case you're not sure. And it will also show you the keep warm. And you want to make sure that that's illuminated if you do decide to use the timer. If you don't see that illuminated, it won't go off in the morning. And I don't want to use this, so we have to turn that off in order to turn that off. And then we'll turn that back on. Okay. Cool. And that's the control panel. Okay, so from 5:20 to 5:33, so figure about 13 minutes to complete the whole pot. Not bad. Okay, we hit 167 degrees Fahrenheit, just in case you couldn't see that. So that's acceptable. Just going to put in some milk so you get an idea of strength. Right, let's see how it came out. Yeah, I would say that's very acceptable. I would say that's good. You know, maybe I would use the strong feature. I'm not going to say it came out weak. Hold on. No, I mean, it's acceptable. And that's the word I say acceptable. It's the heat's acceptable. The flavor is okay. Me personally, I would like it a little bit stronger than that. Maybe one more. I'm trying to make up my mind whether I... Yeah. It's not weak, as you could tell by the color. Just adding one creamer. But I would just like more flavor. But that's it. I mean, that's all I have to say. It's a good unit for the price, $79.99. About that. You might want to compare it to the Cuisinart that I did. This is the Cuisinart 14 cup Brew Central. Take it out of the box, get a side by side. I checked my Amazon account. It's currently unavailable, so I can't give you the exact price. But when I just punch it in Google, it's like anywhere between $70 to $100 for this unit. I did a video on this. I'll link it in the description below if you would like to see it. It's a great comparison to this if you're not sure which one you want to get. It has a little bit more features. But they're both 14 cups and they're both great. And that's going to be the video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. That definitely helps out. And I will catch you guys in my next one.